I don't know about you, but I love the flavor of fresh raspberries. I recently got an email from Brandy in Missouri, and she said, Alan, I'd really like to grow some raspberries that I can enjoy at home. Do you have any suggestions on varieties and how I should get started? Well, actually I do, Brandy. Now you need to think about raspberries in two different camps. One is the everbearing, which produce berries really right on until the fall, and then those that only produce during the summer. Now, the other thing you need to think about, Brandy, is the varieties that may perform better for you in your part of the world. For instance, I'm out here in the Willamette Valley in Oregon, and this particular variety is from the Cascade series, which was developed by the University of Washington State. Now, it's great because it's thornless and it's developed to be resistant to a certain soil fungus, which is a problem out in this part of the world. Now, in Missouri, you're not too far from where I grow my raspberries, so you would probably do well with two of the varieties that I grow. One is called Heritage and the other one's called Dorman Red. The fruits of Dorman Red are very firm, shiny, and light red in color and have a large round berry. They have a slightly tart flavor and produce plants that are vigorous and will thrive in hot weather. That's why they do so well for me. Now you need to know that they require trestling and they'll grow very quickly. And these are only considered summer bearing. They're not going to be one of the ever-bearing varieties. Now on the other hand, I grow Heritage raspberries, which are considered ever-bearing. They were introduced in New York. They produce vigorous upright canes like the ones here in the Willamette Valley. I set a support system up just as they have, basically putting in some posts along the row and then running 3 lines of wire so that the canes can sort of hang to them. You'll find that Heritage raspberries produce a medium-sized, red, extremely attractive, firm fruit. It's a moderate producer. It's going to produce some through the summer, but you're going to get a bump in the fall, which makes it very nice. Now, Brandy, one thing to keep in mind, when I planted my raspberries, I started with 2-year-old bare root plants, and I planted them in the end of winter. It was in March, and they did very, very well. Now, you want to make sure you get the right variety before you put a lot of work into this. So I would check with my local county extension service.